Family law. Family law is a branch of law that governs family relationship including marriage, divorce, child custody, inheritance and domestic issue. So in this video, I will be talking about marriage, divorce and child custody. Marriage. Marriage is a legally and socially recognized union between two people that establish rights and obligations between them and their families. The law governing marriage are first, Hindu Marriage Act 1955, which governs marriage between Hindus, Buddhists, Jain and Sikh. Second, Special Marriage Act 1954 applies to the marriage between individual of any religion or those not covered by personal law. Third, Muslim personal law addresses marriage contract and validity for Muslim. Fourth, Christian Marriage Act 1872 applies to marriage between Christians. Now let us talk about validity of marriage. So essential elements are free consent of both parties, attainment of minimum age of 21 for groom and 18 for bride, no existing marriage of either parties, absence of prohibited relationships. Now ceremonies. Ceremonies, while specific rituals vary by religion and law emphasizes the intent to marry and fulfillment of legal requirement. Then, what is void marriages and voidable marriages? Void marriages are marriages declared void are invalid from the beginning. Example, due to underage marriage or bigamy. Second, voidable marriages. Marriages initially valid but can be declared null by a court. Example, due to unsound mind or fraud. So now let us talk about prenuptial agreement. So what is prenuptial agreement? A legally binding contract signed by a couple before marriage outlining their financial and property rights in the case of divorce or death. Cover the issue like asset division, spousal support, debt allocation, ownership of property acquired during marriages, and inheritance rights. What are the benefits of this? Benefits are clarity and certainty. It provides peace of mind about financial agreement in the case of divorce. Second is protection of assets. Protect the wealth of one spouse, especially if there a significant disparity in assets. Third, avoid conflict. It can reduce potential dispute and emotional stress during divorce. What is the important consideration? First is voluntary and informed. Both parties must enter into the agreement freely. Second, fairness. The agreement should be considered fair to both parties, taking into account their individual circumstances. Let's talk about validity in India. Prenuptial agreements are relatively new in India and their legal status is still evolving. While not universally recognized, courts generally uphold them if they are fair and enter into the voluntary. Seeking legal counsel is crucial to ensure the validity and enforceability of a prenuptial agreement in India. Now, let us know about marital rights and obligation. So, marital rights and obligation are first, the right to expect faithfulness and exclusivity from one spouse. Second, the right to companionship, affection, and support from one spouse. Third, the right to live together as a married couple. Fourth, the right to financial support from one spouse, especially in the case of need. Fifth, the right to participate in decisions regarding family life, finance, and other major matters.